40 hours, so 4 streams. No, we're not going to be doing 10-hour streams. People don't like streams that are longer than like 5 hours of gameplay, I've noticed. I feel like once it hits like the 6 to 7 hour mark, people are like, oh, there's a lot to catch up on. I don't know. So if they miss the stream, they're just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But yeah, I try to keep it down to 5 hours now. It's exhausting too. That's the thing. It's not exhausting for me because I'm just having fun playing games. But yeah, I understand that it'd be exhausting for people like trying to catch up. Because that happens to me as well with like Critical Role. Like I've dropped in the middle of both season 2 and season 3 of Critical Role. Because with the first one, I like had all the free time in the world. But with second and third part, I like had less free time. And it's like, you miss one part and it's okay. You've got like 4 to 5 hours to catch up on. You fall behind for like 2 to 3 weeks and they happen to do an extended one at one point that's like 8 hours. It's like, oh God, that's a bit much. I sleep to the long VODs. That's one of the best ways to do it. I feel like a lot of the people that do watch like all the long videos I do tend to fall asleep in the middle of them, which I've always said I'm fine with. Like, that's cool to me. If my voice relaxes you and you can fall asleep, because I do that with so many people as well. In fact, RubberRoss, who we were just playing with, I watched a lot of his Mario Maker things because he used to stream himself making the Mario Maker levels he did. If you guys don't know RubberRoss, like honestly, go look up his content. It's some of the best artistic content as well. That's him? Yeah, that's him. That's RubberRoss. That's why I was really excited to play with him. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I never feel offense when people say they fall asleep to my streams because I do that with that type of stream as well. Where it's like just 12 hours of some people sitting down, animating and having a nice chill chat. It's that kind of thing. Like, you may not get to watch the whole thing. It's just, yeah, with things like Critical Role or story-based things, it becomes a bit harder, which is why I get it. It'd be nice background noise. Yeah, it can help you fall asleep, especially if you get like very used to like a streamer. Like if you get very used to a streamer, you get used to their voice calming you to sleep. Like I said, the main thing I do to go to sleep is to watch like horror things. But yeah, streamers are another great way to just hear like a voice just chilling in the background. Especially if they have a soothing voice. Like I feel like Uki would be a great one to fall asleep to as well. Because his voice is very soft and gentle. Very relaxing. But everybody has their own different sounds that they like to hear. Horror? Oh yeah, I listen to like creepypasta readings. So there's like Creeps McPasta. Ooh, what's the other one I really like recently? Crap. I think it's The Somnium or something like that. I used to watch like the Magnus archives while I fell asleep. But yeah, any kind of thing like that where it's like horror, they tend to read them in narration voice and with deepness and without getting too many like loud effects or anything. They don't try to make you jump or anything, so it's just like, something scary happened. You don't get weird tingles? Nah, I don't use headphones. Headphones would be really uncomfortable to sleep in. I just like put my phone on by like the side of my head, and then you don't get tingles. You just kind of get the rumbly sounds beside you. Horror gives you that good thrill. That's the thing as well. There's good stories. Like you get invested in the stories, and you're like, follow it. You'll fall asleep, wake up in the morning, and then I listen to it for like another 10 minutes to watch the end of it. It works perfectly that way. Wake up in the morning and I'm like, okay, but what happened with the people that were diving into the cave? Which is one of my favorite themes. Like one of my favorite themes is either space, underwater, or cave. I don't know why. I think it's the whole like exploring something that humanity doesn't understand. Going too deep into the water, too deep into space, or too deep into a cave. Those 3 ones where they normally find like ancient gods or like eldritch monstrosities. Those are good. Those are good. What if you listen to the horror podcast while sleeping and you ended up dreaming about it? That's part of the fun. I like nightmares. Nightmares wake you up with a thrill. I was like, I don't really get nightmares too much. Honestly, my worst nightmares are the very mundane things because they feel real. If I get like a proper nightmare, I'm like, that was freaking cool. But most of the nightmares that I actually get are like, oh no, people are canceling me on Twitter. What did I do? It's normally things like that. It's like, I open up my phone and see I've got 100 notifications and it's people saying, go kill yourself kind of thing. And I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Things like that, or like things where I've like done a stream and accidentally left it streaming. I wake up like, I need to turn that stream off. Or I wake up with a message from my manager saying something along the lines of, oh, you did something bad here. You need to fix it. And I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. I'm fine. Those are the normal ones I get, where it's very mundane, just very normal real life stuff that suddenly makes me go, oh God, I didn't mean to fuck up. That's awful. Yeah, that's just work stress. That's what I mean. That's why actual streaming is the best, and then the other things outside of it are like terrifying. Real world problems? Yeah. Give me monsters, vampires, demons, eldritch shit, ghosts any time of the day. I would prefer that to having to deal with a Twitter mob. Work stress? Yeah. Rain! I have a dream that you were cancelled, then woke up and saw your stream. But it was an apology stream for a hot second. That's so funny. Oh God. I will never do an apology stream. Nah, I'm kidding. If I do something I generally felt bad about, I'd do an apology stream. If I did something and people were like, we don't like that about you, then I'd be like, then don't watch me. It's that easy. But yeah, it depends on what I did. I'd like to think I'd never have to do anything that would require an apology stream. People ever find out the type of fan fiction I'm into, or the type of main fiction, honestly, then yeah, but still, will you start with a sigh? Yeah, I'll do the full like Kyo fake apology thing with like the look, confidants. Oh, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm really sorry that you have tiny fucking guns and don't know how to shoot. You never aim for the head. You always aim for the legs because you're down so short and low. You don't even have opposable thumbs, let alone fingers. You don't have fingers or thumbs at all. How are you supposed to pull a trigger? That's why there's not a confidant holding a gun emote. There's only a me holding a gun emote. You're having me shoot at myself. And I would never hurt myself. Physically. Emotionally all the time. But physically, never. Come at me. You called us short? You guys were all saying you were short earlier. Earlier when people were talking about being short, everyone was like, yeah, they are evil. I can contest. I'm tiny.